In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they're timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my shows, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they're timid. Look,
Esto talento we favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, you think it's on roadkill?
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go here on Monday night. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
To the air now on 1st and... Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question...
And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
2 and out on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
3rd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Okay, ready.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Metcalf with the grab. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Walker. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He is good. Next to score, Seahawks 7, Dolphins 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game.
And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second down and 3.
Go!
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Once again, it's Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Seahawks will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Go ahead.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Good running inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Come on, Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Here's second and 2. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Third and a yard. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
All right.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
21
Ready. At the 26-yard line.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. In motion, it's Waddle. On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Third and long.
44. Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Laube now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Tua going to give it to Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll check this down to the running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On first down, Tagovailoa going for it all. That is hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. He is in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Here's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Miami.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
That is caught at the 3. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Here's H.N. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They run again with Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Back on the ground and back to right.
Jalen Wright, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Now faking the give. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
There we go, sit on. There we go, sit on.
Head up. This is right. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They face 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Moore going in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on that play brings up 3rd down.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
He'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That is caught by the tight end, Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Someone's up.
A give here to Wright. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On the ground, this is Wright. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, brings up 3rd and 3.
A carry here for Wright. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Dolphins are gonna get it back here, just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.